Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, guys. Welcome to our lesson today. We will study lesson 2, reading page 50 and 51. Okay? Before reading, has anyone ever played a trick on you? Deceived you? If so, explain what happened. And have you ever played a trick on someone else? If so, explain what happened or explain what you did. Our lesson today about tricks and playing tricks, or we say is the 1st April lie. Can you believe they believed it? Let's listen first to the text, then we will discuss it. Listen.
Can you believe they believed it? In many countries around the world, the first day of April is a day for playing tricks and pulling pranks. Many of the most amusing and memorable tricks that have been played on this day have been perpetrated by the media. Perhaps one of the funniest pranks to have ever been pulled off happened on April 1st, 1957. On this day, a well-respected British news show called Panorama aired a segment focusing on a supposed spaghetti harvest in southern Switzerland. The anchorman explained that the mild winter had resulted in a huge spaghetti crop. As the anchorman gave details about the spaghetti crop, video footage was shown of Swiss people pulling fresh, long strands of spaghetti off of spaghetti trees and putting them in baskets. Convincing viewers wasn't very difficult. Apparently, this segment was realistic enough to fool a huge number of people. Hundreds of fascinated viewers called into the television station wanting to know how they could grow their own spaghetti tree. They were told, place a sprig of spaghetti in a tin of tomato sauce and hope for the best. As one studio worker remembers, the more people called, the harder we laughed. Another nationally broadcast prank occurred in Sweden in 1962. At the time, the country had only one television channel, and it broadcast in black and white. The station had their technical expert announce to viewers that a new technology had been created. Astonished viewers listened as he explained that this technology would make it possible to see color images on their black and white television sets. Accomplishing this was easy, he assured the audience. He explained that all the viewers needed to do to convert their black and white televisions to color was to pull a nylon stocking over the screen. He also advised moving one's head very carefully back and forth to see the best picture. Many viewers got excited and thousands tried it. Today, many Swedes still recall family members running around the house trying to find nylon stockings to place over their television set. Another remarkable prank was pulled by an Australian news program in 1975. On the program that evening, it was announced that Australia would be converting to metric time. It was explained that under metric time, there would be 100 seconds in a minute, 100 minutes in an hour, and 20 hours in a day. It was also explained that seconds would become millidays, minutes would become centidays, and hours would become decidays. The report had many convincing details, including an interview with South Australia's Deputy Premier and a shot of Adelaide's Town Hall clock with its new 10-hour metric clock face. Many people fell for the trick. Some even got angry about it. One viewer was particularly irritated because, as he explained, he had just bought a new clock and thought that it was now useless. Sometimes it seems the sillier the hoax, the more likely people are to fall for it. So the next time you hear something that sounds too silly to be true, look at your calendar and make sure that it isn't April 1st.
Okay, guys, after listening to these 3 tricks, now let's answer some questions about the text. And take care, the word trick has a lot of other words with the same meaning. Trick, prank, hoax. Okay, all these words mean the same. Okay, which we use to deceive other. Find words in the reading to match the definition. This definition: a quantity of a fruit or vegetables that is grown and picked in 1 year is called? From this text here, find word that has this meaning. Yes, Yusuf?
I think spaghetti is harvest 1,000.
Yeah, harvest, this word also. Only, yes, very good, Yusuf. Harvest means collecting vegetables or fruit after they growing up. Okay, and another definition, pieces of spaghetti. Pieces of spaghetti here in this part. Yes, Salim?
The word is strands.
Strands, yes, very good, Salim, thank you. The word strands, long strands of spaghetti means pieces of this spaghetti. Okay, and a small piece of a plant. A small piece of a plant. Okay, Naif?
Place a spread of spaghetti.
Sprig, yes, thank you, Naif. Sprig means a small piece of plant. Okay, in this paragraph, find words in the reading in this part which means doing something successfully. Doing something successfully. Okay, Ian?
Accomplishing.
Accomplishing, yeah, accomplishing, yes, yeah, thank you. Accomplishing means doing something successfully. And another word which means moving from side to side. Okay, Abdurrahman?
Back and forth.
Yeah, very good, thank you, Abdurrahman. Back and forth, yes. And in this part, was fooled by something or was deceived by something. Okay, Nawaf? Fall for, yes. Fall for. Very good. Fell is the past of fall. Fall present, fell past. Okay? Thank you, Nawaf. Now, let's identify the new vocab here. The word memorable. Memorable means significant. Perpetrated. Perpetrated means be responsible for or carrying out or performing. And pulled off. Pulled off means succeed in doing something. Harvest, as we said, collecting crops. Anchorman mean broadcaster. Footage means TV or film coverage. And sprig means small stem. Astonished means surprised. Nylon stocking means materials of nylon, like your socks, the socks, especially women's socks, is called nylon stocking. And recall family means remember the family members, remember them or memorize them. Here, the beauty premier means the assistant of the prime minister. Adelaide is the capital city of Australia. And hoax means joke or prank. Okay, now let's read this text. They believe it. Who will start? Yes, Yusuf.
They believe it. In my country, around the world, the first day of April is day for playing tricks and bowling pranks. Many of the most
pranks means what, Yusuf? Means
tricks
or jokes. Yes, this is the first of April.
Yes, many of the most amusing, memorable tricks that have been playing on this day have been prepared by the media.
Yes.
Perhaps one of the funniest pranks to have ever pulled off happened on April 1, 1957. On this day, a well-respected British news show called Panorama, right, of Simon focusing on array of segments of focusing on a supposed spaghetti harvest in southern Switzerland. The announcement explained that the Anchorman explained that the mild winter had resulted in hug spaghetti crop. As the Anchorman gave details about the spaghetti crop, video footage was shown of Swiss people pulling fresh, long strands of spaghetti trees and putting them in baskets.
Okay, thank you, Yusuf. Okay, yeah, convincing
viewers wasn't very difficult. Apparently, this segment was realistic enough to fool a huge number of people. Hundreds of fascinated viewers called into the television station wanting to find out how they could grow their own spaghetti tree. They were told, place a sprig of spaghetti in a tin of tomato sauce and hope for the best. As one study worker remembers, the more people called, the harder we laughed. Another nationality broadcast.
Thank you, yeah. Muhammad, the next prank, another nationality broadcast.
Another nationality broadcast prank created in Sweden in 1962. At that time, the country had only one television channel, and it broadcast in black and white. The station had their technical expert on to the viewers.
Announce to the viewers means tell the viewers, okay? Speak to them and tell them that
a new technology had been created.
Astonished viewers means surprised or amazed viewers. Listen,
as they explained that this technology would make it possible to see color images on their black and white television sets.
This television, okay? He deceives them, he play a trick to them that this television will change or will turn to becomes colored, okay? By what?
This way was easy. He assured the audience. He explained that all viewers needed to convert their black and white television to color was to pull a nylon stocking over over the skin has also
to cover the television with nylon stocking, and also to advise.
He also advised moving once go excited and those
one's head very carefully.
The one's head trade it today. Many Swedes still sell family members running around the house trying to find nylon stockings.
Muhammad, you skipped this line. You skipped this line. Moving one's head very carefully back and forth to move their
head very carefully back and forth to see the best picture. Many viewers go excited and thousands trade it. Today, many Swedes still recall family members
running around.
Family running around the house trying to find nylon stockings to place over their television sets.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad. Very good. So
Welcome.
the second prank here or joke was to tell people, or was about turning the black and white television into a color image, okay, by deceiving audience that if they cover this television with nylon stocking put over the television and move their heads backs and forth, they will turn it to color image. Okay, but this was of course a prank, a joke. Okay, Salim.
Another remarkable prank was pulled by an Australian news program in 1975. On the program that evening, it was
Announced
announced that Australia would be
converting
to Meritic time.
yes
It was explained that under Meritic time there would be 100 seconds in minutes, 100 minutes in an hour, and 20 hours in a day. It was also explained that seconds would become many days.
yes
Minutes would become days, and
days, and hours would become
and
DC days.
days.
Yeah, this is
That-
new measures for the time. Okay, they deceive people that they will turn to something called metric time. Okay, and these are the new measures. Okay, to measure the time. Okay, thank you, Salim. Naif, go on, Naif. The report.
The report had many convincing details, including an interview with South Australian deputy premier and a shot of
deputy premier اللي هو نائب رئيس الوزراء. Okay, and
and a shot of Adelaide town hall clock with its new 10.
Adelaide is the capital of Australia. Okay, as we said.
Okay.
Okay, with its
new 10-hour metric clock pace, many people fell for the trick. Some even got angry about it. One viewer was politically tried because
irritated means angry. Okay, angry because
angry what?
Because as he explained,
Because as they explained it, he had just bought a new clock and thought that it was new useless.
yeah,
Sometimes it seems the seller the hoax, the more likely people are to fall for it, so that next time you hear something that sounds too silly to be true, look at your calendar and make sure that it isn't April 1st.
Okay, thank you, Naif. So every year, in the 1st of April, people are deceived by this prank. Okay, so take care from these pranks every year. Now, match the words to their synonyms. Number 1, prank. Prank means, okay, Yusuf?
Trick.
yeah.
A trick here.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Yusuf. Number 2. Okay, Muhammad.
About, yeah,
Apparent. D, yes.
apparent,
Very
sorry.
good, Muhammad. Thank you. Apparent. Okay, and number 3. Memorable. Yes, Yusuf.
Memorable with F signified.
Significant. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Yusuf. Number 4. Can. Convert.
Number 4, change.
Change, yeah. Very good. Thank you, Rakan. Number 5 is Salim. Perpetrated or perpetrate.
It will be C.
Yes.
P. Responsible.
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 Yeah, very good. Thank you, Salim. And Hawks is Basil. Hawks means.
Hoax, it means be practical joke.
Very good. Thank you, Basil. And the last one, footage, TV or film coverage. Okay. Exercise B. Answer the questions. What do all of the tricks mentioned in the reading have in common? What is the common between them? Yes, Naif?
They were violated by the media.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Naif. They were pulled by the media. They were carried out or achieved or succeeded by the media. Number 2. Yes, Yusuf? What?
What footage was shown on Panorama to support the spaghetti harvest trick? The video footage picking spaghetti off tree.
Very good, Yusuf. Video footage showed people picking spaghetti off trees. Okay? As there is a harvest of spaghetti. But of course, it was a prank, not true. Number 3. Yes, Muhammad. What did?
What did the technical expert of Sweden's television station instruct viewers to do? What?
Instruct. Tell people means
Instruct
instruct.
viewers to do one of April in 1962. The answer is he instructed them to pull a nylon stocking over their TV screens and move their heads very carefully back and forth to see the best picture.
Very good. To turn their TV, black and white TV, to become a color image. Very good, Muhammad. Thank you. And number 4. Yes, Salim.
What track did on Australian news program play in 1970? The answer, they knocked it that Australian would be converting to metric time.
Metric, yes. They will change, or they announced that Australia would be converting to metric time. And the last questions. Yes, Yusuf.
What confirmed in details that the Australian new program used to support their claim. They used the prime and picture for town clock with a new material time of fake.
Very good. Thank you, Yusuf. They showed an interview with the deputy premier and a picture of the town clock with a new metric time phase to convince the people that this is true. But of course, they were deceiving or playing a trick on the audience. Okay, thank you, Yusuf. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and see you next lesson. Inshallah. Goodbye.